Welcome to the Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival Stars by the Bar. We've just renamed this from Cool by the Pool because it's a little windy today, although it's very lovely, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
I'm with Althea Rene right here, one of our all-time favorite flute players. Lovely to have you.
Thank you. It's really good to be here. It's so beautiful. When I've been checking out the shows over the week, and just the crowds, just awesome.
It is. It's a really special event here in Mallorca, Spain. It's a lifestyle event. Tons of amazing concerts and incredible artists such as yourself, and then things to do. You went to Palma to go shopping. There's wine tasting tours and sitting by the pool. And normally we are by the pool, but every now and then, because it's an island in the it's a Balearic island, so there's weather, you know.
Yeah.
And then it'll be sunny again tomorrow, so we're going to be fine.
Yeah, it's great. And you know what I've taken away from talking to people is that they feel this kind of family, very comfortable atmosphere, and also people have gotten to know each other from attending the different festivals, and so it's great.
It's like a community, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
And it's, you know, we're both from America, and it's you're here, you know, you're in a foreign country, and Spain is just so warm and welcoming, and the food is great. But at the same time, because everybody's coming from everywhere, we've got people here from all over Europe, from the United States, from, you know, other parts of the world that listen and love this music, and we all join together every year right here in Mallorca. It's very special.
Yes, it's definitely music is definitely the universal language, and no matter what language you speak, everybody understands what you emit from your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about this genre, whatever we want to call it. Today we'll call it smooth jazz.
Okay.
But it really is you know what I mean? It is
Yes.
it's mostly instrumental.
Yes.
And everybody you feel the music. It makes you feel good. I tell a lot of people it's, you know, I don't need Prozac or anything like that because the music just feels good. Althea is responsible for making a lot of that feel-good music. And you are not only a wonderful musician, but you are an entertainer. You're fun to watch.
Yeah, well, you know, when you play the flute, it's kind of when you tell someone, oh yeah, we're going to see this flutist, and they're like, oh, I don't know. So that means you really have to bring something different, and I'm always gaining flute fans. You know, yeah, I have to present it in a different way too, and you have to do that. You know, there are a lot of saxophonists, so if you want to stand out, you have to. How do you do that so that? Yeah. You know, you're unique. Well, with the flute, it's unique in on its own, but I have to make it interesting.
It's a really pretty instrument, isn't it? And when you add it to the funk and the groove and all of that, it has a bit of a higher voice. It presents in a higher register, but it's a very pretty sound, solid sound.
Oh yeah, but you can't just present it soft. You have to be able to really bring it, because you're up there with the full band. Playing, and you have to be able to hang.
You got to put some oomph into it.
Yeah, you do.
We're not talking about, you know, like a little light thing. No. We're not like one of the little
not
pipers.
A little fluff. No. You have to make people say, "What? Yeah. What was that?"
Yeah. I think they're going to say that when they see you play. They go, "What was that?" I love you have just a great persona about you. You're a very confident woman, and it comes out in your music as well.
Well, you know, I come from a background of coming from Detroit, Michigan, and also being blessed to come from a musical family. My dad was one of the original funk brothers with Motown. Okay. And so there was music in the house all the time, and I was the only girl. So I mean, you know, I have a sister who she doesn't play music. So my two brothers, they played along with me, and you know, you got to keep up. So definitely had to be aggressive, and then I was a police officer for about 12 years.
You know, I am not surprised by that at all.
So yeah, it kind of toughens you up.
I've been walking the straight line around Althea since I got here, and now I know why.
That's fine. funny.
There's something very correctional. I'm teasing. No, I really do appreciate what you bring to the format, and musically, of course, but just this confidence and this fun. It's got a fun style on stage. I got to see you at Vanport, the Jazz Festival in Portland last year, and you get out into the audience a little bit. You know, you really do put it out there. It's fun, and I hope people have your music, because the recorded stuff that you do, which is very different than live in a way.
Yes.
It feels like a good solid weekend type of jam, doesn't it?
Yes, but that's why I did the Live in Detroit CD. A lot of people think when you hear that it's a live CD that there's going to be a lot of talking in between, and that's what I kind of don't want, because I wasn't at the show, so all that extra talking, you know. So we did a live project where it's just the live music, and we cut out, you know, the excess chatter. People want to just get to the music, I think, and it's been very popular. And I wanted to go back to Detroit and give back, and I wanted people to experience my live, because that's, I think, my stronger point.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you find that when you're making records, that you feel like you're having to cater to what radio might play, or are you at this point now where you're just making it because it feels right?
Yeah, I definitely just make the music because it feels right, and then somewhere in there, there's always a song that I feel maybe good for radio, so we'll do a radio mix. But when you get the CD, it's going to be the way we wanted it to be, and then we'll do a special mix that, you know, would be suitable for radio.
And you know, the paradigm has changed so much in the music industry over the last 10, 15 years, where maybe back then it was artists were, what do I make to get played on the radio? Because that was the beginning of their career. That would sell the tickets, right? These days, I feel like all of us, the audience and the artists, we're finding music in different places. We're open to different ideas. It doesn't have to be 4 minutes with a hook right in the first 15 seconds. You know, it's like everybody's evolving in a way. Do you feel that too?
I do, and I think it's more international in that people are getting their music from various streams. And so you don't have to worry as much about just being played on this particular radio station or that particular radio station. I know that the song In the Flow that was #1, Watercolors never really picked it up. So it didn't get a lot of play on Watercolors, but it still went for #1 for 10 weeks. How was that?
Exactly. Well, and let's point that out too, that Watercolors, for those, we are in Europe, it is a satellite radio station that is available on Sirius XM in the United States only. It doesn't come to Europe. It's just in the US. Whereas smoothjazz.com Global, which did play that song for the entire world to hear and helped elevate it to #1 for 10 weeks. No, I mean, it is, and I do really value this genre on every platform, including Watercolors. So I'm just being fun, but I am also serious in that it's okay that they pick their sound, but we do get to evolve into another direction artistically, and I feel smoothjazz.com radio is an artistic expression as well. So with the music you make is a color for us.
And yes, and you know, we really appreciate you guys and what you do, because it's not just the radio. You offer a variety of things within smoothjazz.com, and I don't think anyone else is doing that right now. So it's really a great platform, and it's one of those things that you're going to grow because you're international, because you are you know, inclusive.
Thank you. I really wasn't fishing for that, but I do appreciate it. I think what we're trying to do, we do have the domain name, so, and it's great because people can find us. But our goal is to really mix it up, because everybody here has more than just smooth jazz in their music collection. I know you do, and I know you also like vocalists, and you like soul, you like funk, and all kinds of stuff. I'm just talking to Bob James about the trio, and that means maybe a little bit more jazz. And we love that too. So that's what our platform is. It's a little of everything, because that's the way we listen to music.
Yes, I think that's great. And that's kind of the way, that's the trend to me of the future, and I want to be a part of it.
You are a part of it, for sure, with us. Anyway. Tell me what's next for you musically. I know you have this very hot project right now, but do you think about the next one? Are you working on it or conceptualizing it?
Well, you know, I actually am, but before I do my next the next music, I have written a book.
Oh.
And I have a book coming out in about a month.
Wow.
And it's entitled Becoming Chocolate Barbie. But it really speaks to young women getting into the music business and explaining. It's in an interview style of questions in the beginning, and I talk about my what brought me to where I am now, and some of the pitfalls and things that women have to endure within the music industry, because it's pretty much a male-dominated genre. So there are different things that women experience that men don't, and I wanted to, if I could help one young woman coming into business, then it's a success. And then the rest of the book really talks about the music business in terms of whether a 360 deal is better, which is an all-encompass deal, where the record label not only gets monies from your performances or your records, but from any movies or commercials or anything that you do. Right, merchandise, everything. Whether independent or whether it's better to be signed by a label. So I talk about all those different things. And my husband is actually the ghostwriter to the book, and very creative as well.
Luther.
We work together, yes, Luther, and we work together very well.
I'm excited about that.
Yes,
Thanks
me
for
too.
letting us know about that here.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to reading it and getting the word out.
All
because
right.
we need that on a lot of levels. Women, musicians, and just everybody interested in music in general. It sounds
Absolutely.
fascinating. Cool.
Yes.
When does that due out?
Honey?
Really? That's
a month.
soon?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're done.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll talk about that
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fascinating. Right now, a lot of stuff is coming out in the world about, in Hollywood with women and all that. And it really is, I mean, without getting overly sensitive to it, I know,
Yeah.
Europeans think Americans are very sensitive at times, and we can be. We're young, you'll have to give us a break. But at the same time, some things are real. And we were talking about this at breakfast. I really don't look for that to be a woman thing. You know? But sometimes we do experience it.
And it always kind of takes you off guard, when it comes up, and you find that you handle it a lot of times by saying nothing. But there are other ways to handle it. But mainly, you have to be really confident in what you do, and you have to be really good at what you do.
That's it.
That's it. In fact, that's it. Oprah says something about if you're excellent at what you do, color and gender means nothing at all.
Yeah.
So we need to strive for excellence. And I love her for that. I used to, if I had started smoothjazz.com today, I'm not sure I would have the confidence or the bravery to do it. I just wasn't thinking about it. It really took on the male-dominated industry.
Yes.
And we have a joke where we quote an Ani DeFranco line that says, "They're going to want to know how we got in here, and they're going to want to know how we plan to get out." But no, we do this for the passion of the music, and that's where we all connect on a human level, really. And I believe in that more than anything. Gender, ethnicity, we're humans, and we all love this music. It's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been doing it. It's my life. I don't know what I would do without it. I mean, it's just it's. I don't know.
It's who you are.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
You are performing at the 7th Annual Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival tonight? Is tomorrow? Tomorrow. Okay. Well, it's a holiday here in Europe. This is what we love about the Europeans, besides your amazing food, is that you have these great holidays. You have way more than we have. We don't celebrate May Day.
Yeah, I had to look it up. It was a Workers' Day?
Yeah.
Yes, I had to
Still
look.
in all Europe, some parts of
Oh, not in all Europe. Okay.
Well, I think we should just do this at home.
Not in Holland. Germany has it, and Belgium, those two countries.
So some European countries don't recognize it as a holiday. Okay.
Oh, okay. Kind of like our Sweeties Day and Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
They're like Sweetest Day. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know that.
But I do know from here on out, I will personally celebrate May 1st, wherever I am in the world.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to that performance. You're enjoying the whole process. I see you and your husband at every show. You're on time. You're enjoying that. You're getting on the bus. You're going shopping. You're taking it all in, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I think it's really sad when you come to a place and stay in your room the whole time and only come out when you perform. I mean, and just the support of the other artists and you know, hearing them and just giving them a word of, you know, just to see their face and say, wow, that was great, you know, it means a lot. It really does mean a lot.
It does, and I saw that this morning when you guys left to go be on time for Jasmine's show.
Yes.
You know, you're on time for these shows, and that does, it's important that we give back like that. You want that too.
Yes,
absolutely.
absolutely.
You don't want me there 15 minutes late, I missed your best song.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Sure.
No way, that's not going to happen. So we're looking forward to having you there. I'm so happy you're part of this. We want to give a big shout out to Christian and Sunny for putting this together, Smooth Entertainment, and they're good visionary people, and they're just good people, and they get the whole idea of how to make a vacation out of the music, and I'm excited to be working with them.
Yes, they are really, really just so accommodating, and I'm not even used to people being that sweet. Sandra, today she took me in town. I wanted to get something for my show, and I said, well, you know, it's okay. She's like, no, I'll take you. And she took me and made sure I had everything I needed for my show tomorrow, so I just so appreciate them.
Yeah, it's great. Well, hopefully you'll be coming back over here a lot.
All right, I would love
to. Look for the show tomorrow. We'll look forward to the new book.
Yes.
The next album and all of that. People can find out more about you online at althearene.com.
Correct.
Okay. And your social media, you're pretty good about that, aren't you?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know, you know, that's your audience there, and you know, the people that follow you, and yeah, it's a great thing. You should be posting, but also post things about other artists and other things that's going on that are of interest as well.
Is there anything else I should be asking you that I've missed?
Other than that, I've been doing a tour with another female artist, saxophonist, Jeanette Harris.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes, and we are just killing it, selling out everywhere we perform, and we decided to do a single together, so we're hoping to get that out this summer.
We'll look forward to that as well. I'm not being selfish about the questions. I'm at 5% battery right now, and we can ask Althea some questions here if you'd like, but I am going to say goodbye to our Facebook friends. Thanks so much for tuning in to us live here on smoothjazz.com Global. Say goodbye, Althea.
All right, goodbye.
See you soon.